Mr. Deputy Chairman, I read the speech of the Honorable Railway Minister with very great interest, and I fully associate myself with the sentiments expressed by Dr. Kunjuru that the speech makes us very happy. The railways, being our premier national undertaking, have had to shoulder many onerous and heavy responsibilities during the last 40 years of planning and development, and it must be said to the credit of the railways that they have acquitted themselves very creditably. The Honorable Railway Minister has referred to many things in his speech, and the credit goes to the railway administration for achievement. I need not narrate those achievements here because they have been referred to by many honorable members of this House, and they are found in the Railway Minister's speech also. Those of us here who have been lucky to visit the various installations and workshops as members of the Public Accounts Committee or the other committees can bear witness to the great progress that is being made all round towards saving foreign exchange and making the railway ministry a model for other ministers to emulate. His speech is a frank assessment of achievements and omissions, and the Honorable Railway Minister deserves to be congratulated for not having hidden the drawbacks that have come to his notice. Apart from the achievements, there are many things which have been pointed out by some honorable members of the opposition on this side, which according to them leave which to be desired and have to be coped with. The Honorable Minister himself has stated in his speech that much leeway to be made. He himself has said that the evil of ticketless travel has not shown on any appreciate decline. This is a very big department with its ramifications far and wide, and it is by human control that such evils can be measured outright. But I hope that effort will be continued to be made to keep the evil of ticketless travel under check, which of course is a very difficult task. Similarly, the administration admits that the loss of railway property causing serious concern. With these general remarks, I would like to come to some specific points. One of the important points which has been criticized by House is in regard to the declaration of the Railway Minister that there will be no revision passengers fares.